Hi, I'm Sam. I have been trying to record this video a million times and it keeps being way too long, so hopefully I can get this out. So I am on day 7 of quitting nicotine, and I felt like I tried to find a lot of resources to quit over the past few years, and like really none of them are that helpful. And I think the reason that a lot of them are not helpful is because they try to essentially, like, you are using yourself as like a brute force to be like, you can't vape anymore. And all of the content that I found on TikTok and YouTube and whatever, podcasts, for the most part, I couldn't really find any other type of way. It was more just like how to set yourself up for like your cravings and like substitutions and mouth fixations, blah, blah, blah. And like literally none of that worked for me. So like, I don't want to go into details in this. I have a whole other thing recorded that took me forever to talk about because I'm too much of a rambler. But if people want more of my like backstory on it, I could definitely post it. But essentially how I set myself up to quit this time, and I feel like it's so much different than I ever have before trying to quit, was reading Alan Carr's Easyway to Quit Vaping. Please do it. Like, I genuinely attribute this all to that. It was like literally, I think, life-changing, hopefully, like knock on wood. But so I read that during kind of like a non-stressful time in my life, because I feel like it's difficult to juggle when like you're trying to quit and it's also stressful. So kind of like plan that a little bit, but truly like just start reading it. It, for the majority of the book, says like don't stop vaping until we tell you, kind of thing, unless you don't want to do it, which was kind of what I did. But it tells you it walks you through how to realize that you are the product of big tobacco, nicotine, whatever, like propaganda, essentially. And unfortunately, I fell into this trap. Other people fell into this trap. And it's so difficult to pull yourself out of it without the right tools. So I never posted this, and I feel like it's important that I do, because I'm about to hit a full year since making this video, and I'm still nicotine free. So I think it's important to share this, even though I get really embarrassed, or like ashamed, I should say, of that time. And like, I have a hard time talking about it still. And also it's gonna be difficult to post this because I was so tan at that time, living in the Caribbean, and I miss that dearly, and I'm upset about it. But anyway, yeah, if anyone has questions for me, I feel like it totally changed my life, and it's amazing to not wake up every day and like be really ashamed of myself and hate myself for doing something that like I can't stop, or feel like I can't stop. And yeah, so I also never really talked about like anything that I did, but in retrospect, the only thing that I really did was read that book. And like, I did want to quit. I do feel like you need that. You can't just be like, I'm not gonna, like, I think that if you're wanting to read that book, like you actually want to quit, and it sucks to like do it, because you like, part of me at least like didn't want to quit, but I also like did want to quit. And it's this ongoing cycle. I'm just like feeling ashamed of myself that I can't quit, but I want to, but I also don't want to, and blah, blah, blah. And anyway, I honestly didn't even really do anything much else after I read the book, because they just like, it just helped me realize like, it just like was the time to do it. And like, now it's been a year, and like, yeah, sometimes I like think about it or whatever, but like it's so much better off, and I'm just like not mean to myself in that way anymore. So you guys should do it.